So Rita, come right over here.
Okay.
Do you have any problems with shoulders or anything like that that will prevent us from muscle testing?
No.
Okay, so let's just turn you around a little bit. I'm going to do a quick screen for you. Keep this nice and straight. It's not, and the other thing is, this isn't a contest between people, it's a test. It's a way to get into information flow in your system, okay?
Rotate a teeny bit so we can see here.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I know it's kind of tricky to get everybody to
Come
see.
in.
Hi.
Sorry.
Oh, hi, Hannah. Hi. Is Robin out there?
Yes, she's
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Good to
so
see
let's
you,
take a
yeah.
nice strong test. Hold strong, Rita. Don't let me push down.
Okay.
That's good, right? No
Yeah.
pain,
No.
etc.?
No.
All right. Now, let's challenge some stuff. Do you have any back pain, neck pain, head pain, anything like that?
No.
Shoulder pain? All right. Do you have a cell phone with you?
Yeah, in my pocket.
You can use
I'm
mine.
going to try something. I'm going to take this off. So we know that we live in a sea of electromagnetic radiation, right? It affects us positively or negatively 24/7. So what I'm going to do is take this strong muscle again. Hold me strong. Okay. I'm going to take a cell phone. Anyone will do. Just pop that up to your ear for me. Okay? Hold me up here. Nice and strong again. Hold me. Hold again, strong. Am I pushing harder?
I don't think
It
so.
seems like I am, right?
Yeah,
Okay, now take this away. So what does that tell us? The influence of that electromagnetic field on your brain is a negative here. It's causing a short circuit such that you are getting a blowout in the whole nervous system from that. Look at this.
but.
So we'll be
I can
talking
do
about this
pull-ups
as a
on that.
no.
Wow.
So this is the body
Show you
getting a
one more
no.
thing.
Right?
Hold here, Rita.
Hi, Robin. Come on in.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, Jay.
Grab this again, okay? One more time, hold. Nothing. Now, I want to put one thing in. We're not even going to talk about this, but this helps balance electromagnetic energy fields against you. It's sort of protective of the nervous system. Pop it up again. I'm just going to hold this. It's called a Q-link. Some of my people here wear this.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it on you.
Okay.
And hold me again, okay?
Oh, that's so.
Huh?
That's why.
Now, take it away. Hold me nice and strong.
Oh.
It's a tap.
Weird.
Right? It's a tapping into the nervous system's functioning, and we can get blown circuits all kinds of ways. That's one of a million. Computer screens, stuff like that. But anyway, just wanted to show you that one.
Okay.
Wild.
Lori, let's do you.
So everybody's going to get a chance, to experience, so that you can feel that yes, and you can feel the no in your body.
Not right now.
Low back or anything?
Not right now.
Shoulders good?
Yeah.
Here, hold.
Yes, we just met.
Okay, so we try the same thing for you?
Yep.
Hold this with your left, right up to your head.
Yep.
Hold nice and strong.
Yep.
I know you think, oh, I can override that.
Nothing, right?
Yeah, right.
Stay there, let's get the Q link in. So what does this do? This resonates with your body's field, essentially, and improves your body's protective influences against that magnetic field, okay?
Okay.
So hold me again.
Yep. Oh, that is so weird.
Right?
No,
So-
you can't fake it.
So it's a way,
Yeah, yep.
it's the slightest little way to tap into what's happening.
Yeah, hope.
I gotta feel this.
in the nervous system.
Yes,
Hope?
this is hope.
Hi, Hope.
Yep.
How are you? Nice to meet you. You've never had any muscle testing done?
No.
So the specialty in my chiropractic world is called applied kinesiology. It's a lot of different muscle testing techniques that are interesting and valid, okay? Hold that nice and straight, no problem with your shoulder.
Just general tension that I tend
Oh,
to
okay.
carry, but.
Hold me strong. Boy, that's strong. Okay, we do pull-ups on that.
I cannot.
Hold this up to your head. Hold strong.
Whoa.
Come on.
What is the difference?
Nothing, right? And let's just try this on you.
It's crazy.
I first saw this in 1989, and literally I've never seen anyone not strengthen. Maybe you will, but let's try it. On you, hold me. It's like turning a switch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a quick test and a demonstration of what influences magnetic fields have us and all these different vibrations we live in.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Isn't it so cool?
Yeah. So register these yes/nos in your body. This is so important for calibration of your own self-muscle testing.
Oh,
Yeah.
you had any?
No.
Come on up.
Hey.
All right.
experience it like.
Is your shoulder okay?
Yeah, you gotta feel
Nice and
it.
strong, okay? Hold me.
But it's
You
like,
literally.
Wow, you're strong too. Let's give you this one. We can do all kinds of tests. This is just a
Yeah.
simple
I
one.
have a pencil.
Hold me strong. Hold, come on. Can you believe that? Does it? It looks fake to people, right? Did it look fake to you? All right, you thought I had this all set up, right?
yeah, we work wrong.
All right. On you.
You've seen it a
Hold
lot.
me.
Experience it. Yeah.
Off you. Hold me.
It's so weird.
Is that crazy? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a regular pen. He's
Jay, what are you trying? What's in your hand?
Oh, this is called a Q-link.
No, I don't have you. Okay, where do you get what?
Those are.
Yeah, I have one too.
It's
Yeah, you got some on.
Yeah.
it resonates with your energetic field and amplifies your body's ability to protect against all kinds of stresses, not just cell phones. But that's an easy one to try.
I need
We're
this.
just one
Just-
Where did we get these?
Right.
I actually have in my office.
Yep. You can get
I'll have to
online.
order more probably.
I need
Have you
that.
tried this?
Yeah, I have Donna. This is Donna. This is
Oh, you
Nicole's
have?
mother.
Oh,
Are you
try
ha-
it again?
Okay.
All right. Hold me up strong.
She's worked with me too.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Give you this. What's your name again?
Donna.
Hey, Donna.
I'm the mom to her.
She's,
All right.
Oh.
Pull it out at arm's length. The good thing about this is, go ahead again. The electromagnetic field drops off really quickly from a phone at distance.
that's fine.
Okay? So that's why headphones, and even better than wired headphones would be what they call earphones.
oh, what's the name of that company?
Not earbuds though, because that'll do it too. They're
Oh, the Bluetooth ones that go around your neck?
What is it
no
called?
good.
No?
I bought him some for
There's
his
a
birthday.
thing from a company called Defender.
That's Defender Shield.
Defender Shield,
Yeah.
which breaks up the wire
Right.
through a tube of air, and that keeps you from weakening on this. Okay.
Yep.
Did we just try this? Pop that in there.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm gonna put this in. Hold. I'll take it away. Okay, so there you go.
Wow.
And again, this is just one test of a billion. Anybody else try this before?
Yes, Hannah. This is Hannah.
Hannah. Hi.
Hannah from Maine.
All the way from Maine.
She came all the way from Maine.
Way up in Maine.
Yeah.
Like, not way Maine. She's way.
Wow.
Harbor-ish.
Wow, Hannah.
Yeah.
Okay, hold me strong. That's really solid, okay? Let's try this. Hold me strong. I'll take this away though. Hold strong.
Whoa.
Now stay there. I'm gonna put that Q-link in there. Hold.
Okay.
And away and hold. Put it up there. Put it up there again. Right?
Wow.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Robin, do you
Robin?
want to do it again, or have you been treated? Okay.
Yay. All right. I don't want to take up everybody's day here, but.
No, this is
all right,
perfect.
Hold me strong.
Okay.
That's a rock. Try this. Hold. Not. This on. Hold.
Yeah, I need that.
Off.
I need one of those.
We all
I need 3 of those.
We
Right.
wear them all the time.
Fantastic.
And,
Yeah.
And my ladies here do too, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Thank you.
that was quick. But
Yeah.
anything else about muscle testing? Questions?
About that type? Yeah.
So you can use that for different types of like supplements that you're using.
Muscle done well. We muscle test all day, every day. I mean, not just my work.
Yeah.
We muscle test for food at Whole Foods, and you know.
Is the food
this
bad in the
strong
fridge?
week.
You know, right? Your leftovers.
So we have a whole
Yeah.
ton of supplements.
Yeah.
In the house.
Yeah.
Are we going
And literally before bed, we
I know, it's really good.
Because they vary day to day.
Right.
People come in and they say, I've been having this multivite for 20 years. Doesn't work. It changes day to day, month to month. Some things are very steady, introduction to the body once every day, but a lot of things are up and down like this.
Yeah, because your body's
Depending on yourself of the day or other factors, anything.
anything,
Air
season,
quality.
air quality, right, air quality, whether it's raining, it really depends on each one of your unique physiological functions that are going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody.
So I don't want to take up everyone's day here, so.
Thank you, Dr. J. Thank you so much. Oh, that's you. You're going to take that with you. Yeah. All right.
I'll check this and get out of here.
Okay. Set the camera for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, kids.
We're good. That's lined up. Okay.
All
Awesome.
right, we're good.
Okay. Thank you, honey. We'll see you.
Bye.
See you later.
Nice meeting you.
It's Bombas.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks, Jay.
Okay. All right. So there's something else that you might have noticed when Jay was doing the testing. How quick your body shifted, right? It's almost quantum. Isn't that amazing? So that's the piece. So some of this is, we're building the belief system in your left brain, the doubting part. So that's why I had him come in and show you so you could really feel that strong yes, no in your body. When you're self-muscle testing, sometimes it isn't as strong, especially if you're feeling a little panicked or nervous or sick, you're not feeling well, low in energy, or you're hungry, or believe it or not, if you haven't had enough water. So water really helps. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start by, we're going to synchronize our group here. We're going to do a little breathing, a little focus, and then we're going to go through the process of how to calibrate your body and your mind and to read your body's signals, your yes-no signals, okay? So first, everybody take a little sip of water if you haven't in a while, including myself. Okay, because we're basically a battery, right? We're a saline solution inside. Okay, all right. So I'm going to invite you all to go ahead and close your eyes. And if you start to get tired sitting cross-legged, feel free to just push back against the wall, lean against the wall. We can go get blocks for you to support your knees because we want you to feel, if you're feeling tight, then things don't flow as much. Okay, all right. So I invite you all to close your eyes. Just bringing your awareness to this very moment, feeling your senses, bringing your awareness to the space between your eyes and the space your eyes take up. And at the same time, you might hear subtle sounds in the room, outside. And now bringing your awareness, shifting it to the back of your head and the space between the back of your head and your cheekbones. So just feeling the space there. And as you're doing this exercise, begin to be aware of what might be shifting in your body. And if you're feeling a sensation, maybe you can feel mostly the right side or the left. It doesn't mean anything's wrong, it's just where your focus is, okay? So we're looking at ourselves with kind, compassionate eyes. So we also call that your compassionate observer. So we're bringing a level of curiosity to what's going on with your body, your mind, your emotions, your spirit, your life. And now bring your awareness to the space inside of your whole head. Yeah. And then slide your awareness to the back side of your body, feeling your shoulders, the back of your shoulders. Feel your hips. Maybe feel yourself seated in the chair or on the ground. Feel where you meet solidity. And let yourself surrender to gravity. Just know you don't have to do anything. You just surrender. Gravity's going to hold you upright on the floor or in the chair. Okay. And let's go ahead and each put a hand to your heart. You can put 2 hands, 1 hand. You can put 1 hand at your navel too, because this is also very centering and focusing. Your body loves your attention. Bodies thrive when we give it attention, loving attention. So wherever you want to put that other hand, fine. Good. And just focus there, right at your heart for a minute. Just feel the space that your heart occupies in your body. And if it's hard to find it, don't worry, nothing's wrong. It's just a matter of focus, that's all. There. And it just got really warm in the room when we all did this. Feel someone, something that you feel grateful for. Good. And now go ahead and make that feeling really big. Make it a little bigger. Feel that feeling of gratitude. Care, compassion. Remembering what it felt like for somebody to truly listen, care about you, or when you really listened and cared about somebody else. Just feel that feeling, make it nice and big. And now you can imagine that you're going to send that feeling to your whole body, every cell in your body. Good. And now each of you came in and signed up for this workshop thinking something, thinking an intention, feeling a goal. Is there something in your life, your body, or your mind, or your emotions that you'd like to heal, improve, expand? It can be money, it can even be money. Because it's a relationship. Our relationship with money is a relationship. You can even say, okay, I want it all. I want improvement everywhere. That's cool too. So feel your intention and take a minute and imagine that you can do that you've already met your intention, that something's coming about. You're healing something, improving something, increasing the abundance of all kinds of things in your life. Good. There. And from here, from this really wonderful feeling, let's send gratitude to each one of us here in this group, to those that are going to watch on Zoom later on or right now. And we'll take 3 big breaths together. So let's inhale deeply. Hold, pause your breath really comfortably though. And go ahead and open your mouth, let it go. Yeah, good. Inhale again. Hold. And now a nice, slow, drawn out exhale. Bring your navel right back to your spine. Full exhale. Exhale all that air out. Good. And inhale again. And hold. Feel all of that breath, all that life force dropping into every cell, into every part of your body. And a nice, slow, controlled exhale. Good. And go ahead and relax your hands down. You can open your eyes. Okay. So the wonderful thing about this room, as even though the salt isn't on, it still has that vibration of salt in here. And all of this Himalayan salt around the room is healing in and of itself. It holds a certain frequency. Okay, so you can pull out your handouts. If you have a pen, you can take notes. So let's see, keep an eye on the time here. Okay. So what makes muscle testing possible? Well, based on, let me just get because I'm going to probably read you a couple quotes here. Okay. So as you saw, in the example with Dr. J, muscle testing everybody, how quickly the messages of weakness or something your body read immediately. How many times were you out riding a bike or jogging or going anywhere fast where there's not a windshield, and you blink before that bug hits you? Isn't that amazing? So literally, your energy field's way out here picking up information. So some of it's, we can call it quantum. Is it quantum field? We really are all energy, and there are so many scientists that are really starting to prove this. And when they take a look at your cells under a microscope, and they drill it down all the way to the smallest particle, it's all space. So if everything is all space and we're all energy, we can make changes in this seemingly physical solid body, right? Yeah. Does anybody, like, you can be honest, does anybody feel still skeptical about that? Because I really didn't give you a lot of, pretty much people come to my workshops, they sort of already believe that anyway. But it just helps to reinforce it. I like to read things all the time and remember this, because then I remember how powerful I can be. And so a lot of this, it's about focus, and it's about your intention and becoming your observer. Okay, so how many have all been married in here? Or in relationships? Okay, and you're with somebody and they do something that's really irritating. Okay. We had this conversation. Yeah. And then you focus on it. And you're focusing on it, and you're focusing on it more. And now you're like, oh my God, they left the jar of the peanut butter open again. Or, geez, can you just pick up? Really, those kinds of things, right? It's those little things that start to bug us. And I don't know if you've noticed, the more you focus on it, the worse it gets. Has anybody had that experience? Uh-huh. Yeah. That's how powerful you are. Because I've tried this, I'm in my third long-term relationship, so I've learned a lot. So I have a lot to share. The minute I look at the thing I'm judging, and I say, oh, thank you, and then I make it, like, thank you for cleaning up, I literally change it. It starts to shift. So we really do have a lot of control. And if putting a little tiny device, Q-link in your field, right, can make you strong with your phone, you're an entire electromagnetic system in this body. So if you put all your energy into positivity and really build, especially when you build your heart field, okay, your heart's magnetic field creates, I don't know if you've ever seen images on the internet about, it's called the toroidal tube, and it looks like this, it looks like the poles of the earth. Usually you see it around the planet. And it's where the energy comes into the bottom, the South Pole, goes up through the central channel, and then it pools out and around like this, okay? If you think of clementine orange, think of an apple. They're all that shape. Everything is this, and then when you take that energy and it's spiraling all around, it literally sort of side to side creates a figure eight, an infinity 8 loop. And that then creates this, it was so cool. I was spinning my coffee. We put fats in our coffee. And so I have a little spinner. And I was using the spinner and I was spinning it and I'm like, oh, it's creating that. So then there are images, and I have it in my book. I could probably look it up. But if you look up the toroidal tube and then you look up the flower of life and the new flower of life, it's this symbol, and it starts from the center, and it sort of spirals out in these cross spirals. I literally saw that pattern when I was spinning my coffee in the cream. So cool. So that is, when you build your heart energy, okay, the stronger and bigger that field is, the more influence you have. Okay, negatively too. Okay? How many times have you thought a thought, oh no, that thing I have to do is going to be really hard. Oh, that's just, and then you just start yourself. You can literally get yourself into,
All the time.
Yeah, right?
A little relief thought of
And yeah, and if you think of how you're attached, right? If some of us have, I'm sure that's probably why I do this work, because I don't know the exact word of the attachment, but it's something like this. The first one, it's like the nervous something, and you tend to blend with everybody, and you're really helpful, and you always want to help. Well, if you've got that nervous type, then you can think yourself into like, oh, are they rejecting me? Are they ghosting me? Oh my God. Oh, look on Facebook, oh, look how much fun everybody's having. Right? Oh, I'm left out, or those things. Totally. If you recenter, let me tell you, since I've been writing this book about all of this, I've decided, okay, I'm going to put it all in, I'm going to put it all down. And sort of forced me to really do more of my own work and more of what I preach to people. I feel like a different person from a year ago. And I'm so grateful for that, for myself. So I know this stuff really works, you know. And so a lot of it's just about feeling, is there hope? And then reminding yourself on an everyday basis. You know, so starting your day, like how do you start your day? Take a minute. Think about, okay, either your alarm goes off or you self-wake up. And what are you thinking when you wake up? How many things?
Do a gratitude affirmation, right?
Okay, good.
Start your day positive. We were just
Good.
talking about how negative energy affects you. We were just saying how many negative
Yeah.
people have gotten out of my life because I can't have it in my life.
Yeah, good.
It's toxic.
It is. But, so let's say you can't, let's say, you know, there's somebody in your life and you love them, but they're sometimes hard to be with. Right? So, what do? Build that field. Build your positivity. Literally, and I know this is hard because your ego is like, I want to make them wrong because they're wrong. But we don't win when we do that. We're learning, but so with self-muscle testing, okay, let's get back to that. But so you have an effect. You can change how this is registering, either strong, a yes, or weak, a no. Okay, so let's go to, let me just double check. I'll show you how to kind of calibrate, get into your body. Let me just make sure I wanted to say a couple things about what makes it possible. Let's see. We talked about the quantum field. Yeah, so you can totally leverage the ability of your body to be neuroplastic, meaning you can change, or bioplastic. You can change your biology.
Can I ask
Yeah.
a question?
Yeah.
I was laughing with Hope because, I mean, just family tends to trick. I'm thinking of my own sisters too, and like family stuff is really, I try to apply this. You know
Right.
how long I've been
Yep.
working, just even with you.
Yep.
Like I'm conscious of, okay, I know nobody triggers me more than my sister, and I try to like build myself up, and like
Right.
within a second, it like zaps me, you know, and then I
Yeah.
cannot
Right.
seem to be like okay, you know, and hold that.
Right.
Any tips for that?
Yeah, we'll go on. So hold that question and remind me when we get to, I'm going to show you how to calibrate. I'll answer it really quick now because we might forget. And usually there's an intelligence within the group that will just follow. I have to let go of my attachment to my agenda. Okay, let's play, okay? There are ways to interrupt. So what you're having a feedback response. Think about it. You probably were a little girl and you are learning how to, if I speak my emotional needs, if I have emotional needs, are they getting met? If they got sometimes met, that's good, but sometimes they didn't, well, you're watching, right? So some of this is so deeply programmed in your subconscious mind. So with self-muscle testing, you can get to that subconscious mind. Because that's pretty much, I was listening to some podcast.
just do an exercise to be present. And let's do a little tapping. Start with a little bit of tapping. And you can do, so we can get grounded, we're anchoring right here in the present moment, because that's where all the information is. Okay. All right, so we can just start with a little karate chop. So just chopping on, just get closer, so just doing a little karate chop. These are just ways to signal to your body that all is well. And you can even think, even though I'm feeling X, Y, or Z today, I still respect myself. Even though I'm feeling something, I still, and then we can go to the head, tapping the head. Imagine you're resetting your amygdala, that's that stress response, that's right here on the sides of your head. And again, thinking, even though I feel X, Y, or Z, I accept and love myself. We're going to shift to another spot, tapping above the eyes, the eyebrows, right at the bone there. There are also meridians associated with these tapping points, so, but it's just resetting your system. It's telling the nervous system all is well. And now the side of your eyes. Upper lip. This is a meridian point, but also just very calming. And lower lip, chin. And let's come to the upper clavicle bones here. And just kind of moving around because we have reflex points. The heart reflex points right close to the sternum, and the lung is further out. So we can get along the kidney reflexes in there as well. And then we're just going to end with it's called a thymus tap, and I'll talk a little more about this in the next section that we're doing. So just tapping right around the breastbone, your thymus gland, your immune system. And as you're doing that, if you bring your tongue to the roof of your mouth and a gentle smile, it really stimulates your immune system.
Okay, doesn't matter what hand you.
No, you can use both because we all probably need this. The minute your adrenals get super fired up, the thymus goes weaker. If we're around a lot of people that maybe aren't feeling well, the thymus goes a little bit weaker. So it's just good to do that. Okay, we did some tap. We didn't necessarily zip, but anything you're doing with your body. So zipping up looks like this. If you're looking at our agenda here. So zipping up is intentionally zipping up that central meridian. I think a lot of the samurai warriors would sometimes just feel like a Z in somebody's field. Oh. I sent it, I emailed it to her.
She said it wasn't in the email.
Expand. Yeah, tell her it should be down, just go down. It's just, because I forwarded it to her. Okay. Tell her just scroll down her email.
I can go.
Okay, hopefully, well, yeah, just let me know if she doesn't get it, I'll resend it. Okay, good, because we're gonna make sure she gets on. Okay. And then tell her she can't get in.
I told her
I
she'll
will
get
send
it.
her a recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So anyways, the samurai, I guess, they would sometimes just go like this in somebody's field, like right, and they're all sensitive to energy because they were brought up that way. That's an Eastern practice. And so sometimes it just makes you feel really, it completely takes your power away. It will make you weak energetically, right? If you were checking it. So when we just zip up or do this, you can even intend to zip this field, then there's that back. So this is the central meridian here, and then the governing or conception vessel, different people call it. And the back one goes from tailbone all the way up to the front of your head. And if you think about when you were first conceived and then the cell was dividing, it's the spinal cord that was developing first, right? And it's literally in that curved shape, which almost looks like a fern head, a fiddle fern head. And that's, yeah, so that's why that kind of goes like that. It's just really interesting how everything is sort of connected and everything's kind of a blueprint of everything else, like a hologram. Yeah. So that's why I'm so thrilled to teach muscle testing to people and how to read your yes, no in your body. Because there's so much out there that we're told is one way, but it's something else. And when you learn to kind of try, because again, even on the best, most expert muscle testers will tell you that on a really good day, they're at most 85 to 90% accurate. So keeping that in mind, you can think about what this opens up for you, right? If you can, and your whole goal is your intention is always to do things that are healthy and uplifting and expanding for your mind, body, life, your children, so you just can ask these questions. Oh, is watching this TV show with my little kids, it's gonna be healthy for them? You'll get an answer. If you're really neutral, okay, so there's a lot of these, a lot of caveats, but with practice, you can get good enough that you can go to that grocery store and you can tell whether or not that broccoli head is good or the cauliflower is better. Or this, I go to Big Y a lot because they're quite good. 3 different kinds of carrots. I don't even look whether they're organic or not. I muscle test them. And sometimes I kind of pick out organic just to kind of narrow my focus down, but I usually can tell, I can kind of get a good answer. So, in that case. So, but again, it's if you've got, let's say you have this favorite food, and usually foods that we eat almost every day, every week, they sort of start to weaken us over time, so you need to give it a little break. But it's against being willing to know the truth, what your body's telling you. So it's building that trust rapport. And it really is, it's a journey, And so if we approach this, and this is the biggest piece, and so I'm writing a book about this, the biggest piece in all of self-healing is looking at self and approaching yourself with soft, kind eyes, that compassionate witness, right? Like, oh, and maybe just a sense of curiosity. So it's being your own spirit guide in a way, right? Think about how if you guys work with spirit guides or call in higher energies or you're tuning in, it's how you think they see you, right? So you're looking at yourself that same way. Like, oh gosh, like mine would say, oh gosh, Kay's feeling a little nervous. There's a big, huge family event, and I'm sensitive to energy, so walking into a huge family event, you can imagine. Yeah. And so, but I just have to be my own compassionate witness. All right, I'm just feeling, oh gosh, I'm feeling maybe a little nervous about that, but it's okay. I still love and accept myself. That kind of attitude. So.
Okay, so also when you can do cross crawl, and then we cross your feet at the ankles, and then bring your thumbs down, cross your arms, interlace your fingers. Can you feel all this cross going on? And then roll your hands up, tongue to the roof of your mouth. You're connecting all the circuits. So this is another way of, before you have to be on mentally, like this. Okay, so people see me at home. There we go, just like that. Okay, there. Tongue to your roof of your mouth. And you can think those positive affirmations if you're thinking, oh, I am loved, I matter, I'm empowered, I feel good, I'm healthy, I'm abundant. Good. And then release. Okay. Okay, so go ahead and come back to your seat. So all this is meant to get your mind, an overactive mind, back into the body so that you can feel these yes, no's. Okay, so then my favorites are just a spinal flex or a cat-cow, so anytime you flex your spine, okay? So you can try flexing. So we're flexing the spine, we're just moving the spine in 3 directions. Yeah, so just, yeah. So it's a lifting and then pulling your navel back as you slouch down. So lifting up, slouching down, lifting up, slouching down. There we go. And then inhale up and exhale. And then we'll do a little spinal twist. So it's just twisting the spine. So we're moving the spine. This is the second axis. This is the y-axis.
So these are all calibrating.
Yeah, these all help to,
I'll be going all day long.
yeah, really, yep. And inhale to center, exhale, relax. Yeah, doing anything that just gets you embodied. The point is to be embodied, yeah. And then the third axis, because Jay talks about the 3 axes when he checks the spine, right? He checks for X, Y, Z. So X was flex as we were moving forward this way. And then Y is this axis. And then the Z is the bend. So then you just do a little side bend. And then you can hold. And then you can bring that arm down. Whoops. And side bend in the other direction. Or side bending in the other direction. And there's a point where all of a sudden your breath will relax. You might just exhale. Like, oh, good. Yeah, so that's the flex. So those were the 3 directions. And again, those are on my website. And the heart focus, we actually started with that. So you can go back in when you're ready to calibrate yourself, or you want to find answers to something that's puzzling you, like, oh, should I get this medical procedure? And then you want to be really embodied and really centered, so you go back into that heart focus again. Okay, so you can let's go to the second page, and let's talk about the different types of self-muscle testing. So who in here has done some self-muscle testing? A pendulum? Anybody use a pendulum?
I use that one.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to do a demo. It's so crazy. What did I do with that? Whoops. That is so weird. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. This sort of exaggerates the effect.
I love you show me
Okay. These are called dowsing rods. A pendulum works. I have some pendulums too we could try. And as you can see there's, it's just true copper. It's just a copper metal thing stuck in a sleeve that, see I can flip it all the way around. Okay, so now watch. So we're just gonna set the intention. So it's just feeling the room. Okay, they're just feeling the room. Right, it's kind of moving around. Okay, so dowsing rod, show me what a yes is. Show me yes. Okay, show me no. Show me a no. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Okay, and then, so when you're calibrating yourself, you start with really simple. My name is Kay. My name is Kay. My name is Kay. My name is Jay. Isn't that great? Okay. I had an avocado for breakfast. Okay. I had a protein drink for breakfast. I had a protein drink. Isn't that cool? Okay.
That is wild.
Yeah. So it just illustrates how the energy field in your body. So we can play with, at the end, I'll put these out. People can play with them. So I'll just bring them down here. Isn't that fun? It's just sort of an exaggerated yes, no. Okay, so lots of ways to self-muscle test. Again, like Dr. J did, that's one way, that's a two-person muscle test. So with yourself, you can try, let's start with, most of you are all seated. Okay, so just feel your feet on the ground, and you're asking two questions. You're asking, body, show me a yes, and then we're going to say, body, show me a no. Okay? So imagine you're going to just feeling, and so what you want to be doing is feeling and noticing all your parts, what they feel like. What does your breath feel like? Is there tightness in your hips? So you know where you get a baseline. Where are you feeling right now? Like, where's there tension? Okay. And then think the question. Body, show me what a yes feels like. And imagine the question dropping into your body. Give me a little signal if you've got some sort of response. Okay. Okay. Oftentimes, as we first do this, the yes is kind of quiet. No's are bigger.
That was so true just now, yeah.
Yeah, so a no is much bigger. I was working on a client. I drive down to Rhode Island, and the house that I would treat her at was right on the beach. It was so awesome. Oh my God. And I would say, okay, Lisa's body, show us, can we, show her what a no is? She literally jumped off the table, her whole body jumped. So again, we can tell the body, oh, can you make the signal stronger? Make it so that I can really feel it. And make it weaker. Okay, so let's try no. So imagine clearing, like Etch-a-Sketch, you're clearing the field, hitting erase. Okay, thinking no, body show me a no. Or you could think about a food you don't like. Or somebody that makes you really anxious. Anybody getting anything? A little bit? Okay. What did you feel, Kelly?
My left leg was like,
My-
blah,
Yeah,
I'm like, beats.
Okay. Yeah.
Shut the front door.
Yeah,
Okay.
my mother used to make me eat them.
Okay.
And every time I said it, I was like, bleh.
Okay, good.
All right.
What else? Hope, did you get anything? Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, we're just starting this process. So you could do, all right, let's try the name thing. And this is just seated. This is you reading your whole body. If you stand, let's have everybody stand and let's try that. Okay. So feeling your feet, imagine you're feeling your whole bones, feel your skeleton. And this is where you want to really feel embodied, especially when you're standing. I oftentimes, if I'm going to do a body tilt test, will put my hands right on my heart. And then I say, okay, body, show me what a yes feels like. What's a yes look like? What's a body yes? Yeah. You went backwards, Lori? Okay. Okay, and now clear it. Body, show me what a no feels like. Okay. Okay. Now, let's think of something that you know makes you feel really good and positive. Like, do you have a favorite place in nature, or a food that you love, or a person? So imagine and just notice if that makes you feel strong. That'll make you feel strong, and then notice body sensations. Okay. And now think of the converse. Think of somebody that maybe stresses you out or a situation that's got you worried right now. And notice what happens to your body. Yeah, can you feel it? Okay. Okay. Everybody getting a little bit of something? Are you getting more standing hope? Okay, good. Okay. So if you're getting, so your forward is negative? Okay, so that's, keep checking. So now when we're going to go into these other types. So you might get better results with a hand test or the two hands. And then what you do is you just every day, different times of day, make sure after you've eaten or exercised, check it. And it will start to get stronger, and it might change. Because typically, yes is forward and no is back. But when I used to do different things, I was inverted for a couple of years when I first started doing this a number of years ago. And then all of a sudden it shifted. So that's why you always just want to know what's your yes now. What's your no now? Okay. All right, so let's try, and then I'm going to have you, okay. So you can stay standing or seated if you want. Okay, so the hand one, so circle, this is a pretty popular one. So you're putting pressure on both fingers, and you're going to say, yes, and you shouldn't be able to pull them apart. But if pulling apart it is your yes, then that's your yes. Okay. So body show me a yes. They all stay pretty strong. Okay, body show me a no. Yeah. Yeah, it's like no matter how hard you hold it, the no is like, oop, I can't do it. And it might be backwards for you. When this one may not even work for you. Okay, so there's so many ways. Okay, so now we have this one. So circle with your left hand or your non-dominant hand, and then take either two fingers or one finger on the other hand. Body, show me a yes, and you try to open that circle. It's very similar to the other one. Body, show me no. Show me yes, show me no.
That's wild. That one works.
Right. And I used this one for a while, and then I found I could hack it with my mind. Right? So then my favorite one is, and you can do finger rubbing too. Yep. But my favorite one is this one-handed. I can do this remotely. I can muscle test people on Zoom this way. Okay, so this one is, so body, show me yes. And if you're pressing with the middle finger on the pad, the nail of your pointer finger. And yes.
Dominant hand, sorry.
You can do dominant hand or non-dominant. You can train yourself to use both hands. Yep, you can use them. So, okay. All right. So yes, no. Yes, no. And you can even say, my name is such and such, my name is something else. But if you're a blender type personality and you say somebody else's name, you could very well be them, especially if you've been snuggling on the couch. Once in a while, I'll say I'm Kay and I get a no. I'm like, oops.
Your no would be it coming apart?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't hold it. Yep. Yeah. So you can use any strong muscle. So seated, you could even cross your leg and you could push down on your leg, show me yes, you resist, show me no, no, I can't hold that. Or even an arm, you could push down body, show me yes, you can hold it, no, it goes down. So, okay. Yep. Yeah, any strong muscles, show me yes, show me no. Yeah. Okay, so everybody kind of is everyone having a felt sense? Anybody feeling like they're not getting anything? You're good? You're good? Everybody good? Kelly? Okay. Vita? Good? Yeah. Okay. All right, good. All right, so let's, so I'm gonna have you can either lean against the blocks. I'm gonna take you through a little visualization, and we'll do I'll do an energy clearing, and what we're going to do is we're going to clear any blocks, so we're going to work on your subconscious mind, okay? If you want another blanket, I think there are a couple more out there. So, and as we do that, Nicole is going to play the crystal bowl. So this also, these bowls, again, anything you introduce that's different when you're wanting to make a change in your subconscious mind to some kind of pattern that you're not happy with. Yep.
So when you have a supplement, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
you do, like that's what you do?
Yeah, you could put it right there.
To you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or you can ask, when I'm in the grocery store, I can look at an item. Sometimes, at first I had to sort of touch the item and it's kind of like, but, and then I just test it. And I look like kind of a little like ADD or something over here. And the interesting thing is, when I go to Whole Foods, you think, okay, is this, yeah, the salt's nice to lean against, yeah. If you want another, I think there might be a couple other blankets out there if you want to sit on those, or blocks. You guys good? Okay, all right. Okay, good. Just want to make sure everybody's comfy. Okay, good. Okay, where was I going with that? Oh, even though this, yeah, so for use in the grocery store or anywhere you're buying things, even if you have a sensitivity to fabrics, or textiles or anything, sheets for your bed.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
So you touch that and do.
Yeah, you can say, because sometimes some of them are bamboo, some are synthetic, some are, that microfiber stuff. I don't know what that is, but, so you can use it for anything.
So you put it up to you like this and you went for like a back.
Yep, you could say, body, is this good? So you say, body, is this good for me today? And as Jay was mentioning, we muscle test our foods. We muscle test foods, we muscle test our supplements every day. Because your body changes. Sometimes, like your body may not want magnesium every single day. It's hard on sometimes things. It may not want, maybe it wants a lot of vitamin C on one particular day because your system got stressed somehow. Seasonally, things change. So you're really fine, you're really dialing in. You get to really dial in aspects of your life. It's really great. Because when you go into a grocery store and it says organic, it's not necessarily the right one.
I think your broccoli store, your broccoli.
Yeah, I
You
did.
bought organic broccoli and.
I bought some broccoli,
Was
and
it organic or whatever, but.
I'm pretty sure I got it at Whole Foods, and it said organic, and I'm thinking, well, this has been in the fridge for at least a month to 6 weeks, and I'm thinking, it looks kind of. So I must have tested it and was like, oh yeah, that's not good. Threw it in the compost pile. A month later, I went out, it still looked the same.
It didn't break down. So what is it, right?
I know. So we really have to be our own advocates. We have to be our own, just check it, right? And I don't mean to say that to put fear in you, but it's just so we can be empowered and
Right, no, I know.
and make
But
good
it is
choices.
a little
Yeah,
scary.
it is a little scary. Yeah. Okay, so as we're doing this, so Nicole's going to play the bowls here and there, as I give her a little signal, and to help us relax. So take a minute. You can close your eyes. Feel into your intention. And each one of you focus on that spirit, soul aspect of yourself, your higher self, whatever you want to call it. Your highest consciousness, God, the unified field, the field of infinite possibilities, whatever you want to call it. Focus on that. That is the energy that is enlivening every cell in your body that makes your life possible. So you're joining with this intelligence. And we're going to invite that energy to make itself known to you, to come deeper. Invite it to drop deeper into your body, embodying your life. We're inviting it to connect into your brain and spinal cord, to your mind, and your heart, and your emotions. So you can feel, hear, sense inspiration. Because when you start to make positive changes, you might need to make different decisions. Yeah, so just dropping in. And we're connecting to each one of your subconscious minds. And I'm going to grid the space with this energy that I call the diamond light. It's basically the photonic light coming from the center of our universe, our cosmos. So it's that cosmic light. Again, it's an intelligence. It's pure wave energy that you can absorb into your body and make changes with. Good. And we're going to invite each person here to imagine releasing if there's anything that's reversed in your system. We're going to imagine clearing any traumas in your vertical channel. And our intention for each one of you is to release any blocks or barriers or imbalances that's interrupting your ability to know the truth about yourself, your life. Releasing any subconscious blocks to healing. Inviting your subconscious mind to release any blocks or barriers to healing and growth. To starting something new. And we're going to release any. So do we have collective, within this group energy, usually there's a similar vibration. So do we have any particular, do we need to fine tune and release a trauma for people? Yeah. So imagine maybe that core wound for each of you, feeling into that place when you were a child. Where maybe your needs weren't met, maybe your life was a little chaotic. So we're going to release some of that trauma energy. Invite your subconscious mind to release the trauma energy out of your body. Release the energy out of your body, releasing the traumas. Releasing any trapped emotions in your body and any body parts. Releasing any trapped emotions, any more trapped emotions. Okay, do we have, it feels like as a group we have a collective protective heart program. And is it around receiving love, abundance, joy, living a joyful life? So whatever might resonate with you, invite your heart to release this protective program. Releasing the heart wall to your life. as a group, are there any blocks here to muscle testing in general, to receiving yes/no signals? Yeah, so, okay, for each individual, releasing. Any attachment to, sometimes the subconscious mind decides, oh, if I'm a victim, if I'm disempowered, if I fail, if I do X, Y, or Z, someone will love me more, I'll belong, because maybe that's a pattern in your family. So inviting those to release any agreements, oaths, contracts, or vows to yourself that you've made to yourself to be less than your highest expression. There. Okay. Okay, so now everybody, I'm going to invite you to bring your hands into that FO hold place. You can either go, if you feel like you want to go to heart, that's fine, you can go there, or you can go here. And we're going to imagine the positive thing of the positive aspect of something that you're repeating in your life that tends to always go to the negative. And Nicole's going to play the bowl again. So imagine we're creating all of those new neural pathways for positivity. I am okay succeeding. I'm okay speaking my truth. I'm okay being loved. I'm okay being nourished. I'm okay knowing the truth. I'm okay knowing the truth. Good. And add, I'm okay being safe. Whatever pops into your mind, just keep saying it. I'm okay. I'm okay being this. I'm okay changing.